Shalashaska.
Cool name.
Remember, you have actually heard that name before.
I can't recall it though.
No, it's mentioned really offhand.
Right.
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's
That's Olga, right?
That's Olga Golukovic.
No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
So I don't know if you caught that, but we're talking about VR.
It's not
Yeah.
over yet.
At this time and age in this universe, VR training has become like a normal thing for soldiers to mimic, like training, real combat training. So it's so normal now for soldiers to use that, and that's pretty much what this game is centered around. Like, what makes you a good soldier is an experience, is the feel of being on a real battlefield, shit like that. Because when we take the control of Raiden, you will see that he has no real combat training. He has only VR training.
Right.
So, is he inferior or is he on par with Snake and all that stuff? So that's a really good question.
And Olga refuses to go with
Yeah.
John.
Because she's such a
Hands over your head.
she's there for her squad, like
Yeah.
everyone
Apparently
goes
pregnant.
yeah.
Toss your gun overboard, slowly.
The thing I love about this is two people who know exactly what they're doing.
A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
Hairy armpits.
You.
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said to move.
She's got big ears as well.
So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it.
Oh, I didn't notice that she had a scar on her face.
Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining.
Not too shabby, is it?
New York, I mean.
I've watched this scene so many times. Now this is actually a real knife.
Oh,
The Spetsnaz secret gun knife thingy.
cool. Trick, cool little trick.
And that brings out.
I would expect something like Spetsnaz to have some sort of crazy knife like that.
I think you deserve a little credit. No
And now
one
it started raining
gets
again.
Yeah.
But no one gets lucky twice either.
I think that's actually the same voice actor who voices the Black Maiden in Demon Souls.
Oh, interesting.
That's the way that she says either.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield, combat, and victory.
And apparently you forgot to shave your armpits meanwhile.
She's not a woman, she's a soldier. So I love this because this fight really is only there to, you know, show how you use the new mechanics of the game, like first person and the cover system, which I'm not using because I'm a prick. So every boss in this game, except Olga here, has two different ways you can. Look at this.
Oh, that's cool.
But they have two ways you can defeat them. You can defeat them lethal or non-lethal. Look at this.
That's cool.
The reason why I made sure to mention that what was it called? That when we saw Snake at the menu thing, that he was red, is because that all the icons that are like lethal are red. So he's like a blood-hungry soldier, like he's deaf.
Oh.
And then when you complete the game, that image is replaced by Raiden, which is blue, because he's not battle hardened in the same way.
I have become Death, the destroyer of worlds. That's an interesting quote, by the way.
Yeah. They said it in the first one as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. They did. An old Indian quote, and was used by
The people who made the bomb. You said that.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. It's been a while. Of course, I forgot the name of the guy who said it when the bomb was showing off. But again, it's a good quote considering what game we're playing and what the subject of the game is.
Exactly. And so it's also good that they actually use it.
Indeed. After all, it has a history with nuclear weapons.
Ah,
Cipher.
Cipher?
yeah.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. But I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Gerlukovich.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians.
So the Marines want Metal Gear, the Army wants Metal
You're
Gear.
right.
Everyone wants a Metal Gear.
What about the fleet?
They want a Metal Gear.
There's something I have to tell
Put a
you.
little hat on it.
What?
We didn't dig up
But the thing that they want, that the Marines want the Metal Gear for, is for anti-Metal Gear purposes.
Obviously.
an anonymous tip.
Oh well, that's
Anonymous.
what they say they want.
Yeah, of course. And the Army wants it because, why not?
It's a cool thing.
But hell, you know, if you had the access to such a weapon, why wouldn't you want to have it?
Yeah, exactly.
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE.
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma.
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know?
So this is a weird thing that I first realized way after I played. Like, this is probably the Metal Gear that I have played the most.
Right?
10 years ago.
I think we are up there with like 8 times or something.
Damn.
I got the tip.
I think that's more than I played the Mass Effect series.
Yeah.
too.
I would play this. I would time myself. I would do speed runs. I would like find the best way through it. I completed it on the European Extreme. I did all of it.
European Extreme, that's the hardest difficulty.
That's the hardest difficulty.
Alright, cool. Why is it called European Extreme?
I think it's because like if you complete the game and if you had your PlayStation 2 connected to the internet, it would upload your time and stats to a leaderboard. And then you would, if you did it on European Extreme, it would be on a European leaderboard.
Alright, fair enough. That could be a reason. Yeah, because sometimes there's a reason behind the name. You know. And obviously with this game, there's a lot of reason behind simple things.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find that cardboard box that you love so much.
I was actually just going to ask you if we were looking for a cardboard box.
Because I remember you would always mention a wet cardboard box. You would never just mention a normal cardboard box. You would always mention the wet box.
Of course.
I don't know why.
Actually, here's an interesting question. If you take a normal box, take it outside, would it become wet?
Yep.
Cool.
Also, if you use a normal box outside, they will find it strange that it's not wet and they will go and investigate it. But if you use the wet box outside...
Yeah, obviously, I knew that, but I was just inquisitive whether a normal box would become wet after being outside.
I'm just doing this because I can.
Because you knew there was stuff up there. That's good enough reason.
But yeah, like I was saying, a thing that I didn't know, despite me completing this game so many times, and I first realized the time after I started playing it on the Vita, is that EE, Otacon's sister, is voiced by Jennifer Hale.
Oh!
Seeing that Naomi isn't in this game, and I saw Jennifer Hale in the credits, I was like, what? Who's she voicing? And then it turned out it was Emma Emmerich.
Interesting.
So like, see, now it's red because it's lethal weapon.
It's a lethal weapon. And you were not lethal with Olga.
No. But yeah, you can complete the bosses in lethal and non-lethal ways.
You were non-lethal with her.
Yeah. I was non-lethal.
Yeah, sorry, I just thought you said no.
So I was non-lethal with her. Which, when you, if you're non-lethal with your stuff, I will probably go and search for him because he.
Wow, considering how much tranquilizer you spent on him, and considering they said it could knock out an elephant, he's probably gonna die now.
He's pretty beast.
He's pretty beast and he's dead.
He's a dead beast. I fucking hit your neck!
He had a helmet.
I don't care.
It probably... Actually, if that was true...
Oh, come the fuck on!
If that was true, if that was a real thing, you know, that his helmet bounced the shot, that was a really cool mechanic, actually. I know, again, it's a fairly normal mechanic nowadays, but considering the time of and age of this game, that was just cool.
He just fell asleep. Stupid bullshit. But if I can finally finish this, if you take out people non-lethally, you will be able to get their dog tags.
Oh, cool. And you're aiming for all the dog tags, because that's probably an achievement.
I don't know. You saw me take this game out of the plastic wrap.
True, I did. Riiser just took it out of the plastic wrap just before we started this, actually. It smells like a nice new game. It's cool. You know that smell when you get a new game?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a new book.
It's like Coke.
Just grind the case into fine powder and snort it.
And here's the cool thing. You were sniffing while I was saying that. That seems a little...
What?
Misplaced.
What, you wouldn't have done the exact same thing?
I would have tried not to.
Weirdo.
Oh, really? So now we actually have a gun. We just went through all of that just to get a pistol.
Also, we needed the coordinates to find out where this ship was headed so that they could extract me.
Minor detail.
There you go.
Minor an important detail, you know. Yeehaw!
So this is probably, if I remember correctly, this was one of the guys who were giving me shit, right?
It was?
Like, you going to shoot me?
Oh yeah.
What are you?
Oh, fuck you.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
See? Now he's suddenly more collaborative.
Oh, that was just cruel.
I love the fucking sound of this gun. It sounds like you're shooting a fucking gun.
Have you ever shot a gun?
No.
I need to take it to the firing range at some point.
Dude, have you seen how tiny I am? I will dislocate my fucking shoulder.
I can find a gun that's small enough. Don't worry. We sound like Americans now going to a firing range like it's normal.
Okay, so.
Alright, where was the thing you had to shoot?
It's the green thing you see over there.
Alright, fair enough. Oh, the box. Yeah, sure. There we go.
There we go. Let's just make sure. No.
Well then, good thing we didn't just go through. Or we would have Otacon yelling in our ear again.
Is that the thing I see over there?
Yeah, I think it is. The one in the corner. Yeah, go down.
Oh,
go down.
fuck right off. They've changed the locations. I can probably squeeze it in there.
Yeah, you can probably put it
right there, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Thermal on.
Fuck off!
Go ram. You might want to get thermal off.
There.
Yeah, there's one in there, it seems.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, so there's 3 of them this time.
You know, I could just have shot this bag of flour.
Minor fucking detail. Minor detail. Not important at all.
Okay, so I want to try and see if I can get the cool thing that not a lot of people know is in this game.
Alright.
All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant.
Commandant.
Commandant!
Continue manning your posts until that time.
I actually...
So, this guy is here. There we go.
I wasn't aware that the Americans used the title Commandant. Actually, well, what do you know? The more you know.
G.I. Joe.
Actually, that's
I don't know.
knowing half the battle.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Somebody here?
That was kind of cool, actually.
Okay, so check this out. He's slowly.
Who's there? Don't sneak up on me like that.
That was kind of cool.
And then.
Nah, it was just my imagination playing tricks on you.
Hey, wait, that sounds like a Skyrim guard. He is the guy from Skyrim.
And then you took it out to the knee, bitch!
Something like that. Oh, he's incoming.
He's listening to music.
How cool is that?
I think.
That's a bloody disco right there.
I think because he's listening to music, you can actually fire your gun right next to him and he won't notice.
That is just cool. A cool little thing.
Whoa!
Well
Where
spotted.
the fuck did you come from?
Wiggle, bitch.
Wiggle, 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 yeah.
Hirokazu. And I suppose all the names of the guards are names of people from the development team.
I think so.
I think I read that somewhere. Obviously, because quite a few of these names we've spotted so far aren't really Russian names or Eastern European names mostly. That was like a Japanese or at least an Asian name, you know.
Yeah.
Although-
That was a Japanese name.
Obviously, Olga probably wasn't one.
Ah, gee, you think?
but all these minor guys, that could. I think I read somewhere that those are the names of various people from the development team.
Whoop.
Which would be kind of cool if that's true.
Yeah, I think it is. You'll have to look it up later.
Yeah, at some point.
That butt.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little deep, pot short and spout. Here's my handle, here is my butt. Like bloody and cut. That's how it is.
Yeah. Gotta love Tina.
She's simply the best. It's funny because it's Tina Turner.
That's so bad it's actually kind of good.
It's Tina Turner with her Bunsen burner.
Right ho.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch.
The cool thing is that the people downstairs don't know these
Yeah.
guys are here. And that makes sense because like this thing isolates sound like a motherfucker.
The
Yeah.
Marine commander has started his speech already.
And obviously it had a skeleton crew manning the ship while all the Marines were in the holds, you know, for this speech. So it makes sense, you know, that nobody.
It also shows that this is like they have planned
Yeah,
to
and
edge a strike when there's least resistance.
And they're an elite group after all.
Yeah.
They're not just, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger charging in, cold guns blazing.
Which is cool because a lot of games you don't see the sign of professionalism. You just see, oh, this is a thing that happened.
Yeah.
This was a line of things that occurred.
These guys are highly professional, however, Snake is just more professional. It's just better.
Yeah.
And they're very good at wiggling their butts.
Wiggle, 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 yeah.
And you were
So
just-
these guys are really fucking clever. Because they will like shoot out the lights and gas and well, the pipes and whatever. Just shot him in the balls.
something like that.
I'm just castrating these guys.
Yeah, poor guys, man. What if they want little babies?
Little Russian babies.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that because I wasn't gonna be racial this time, but sure.
Come on.
Wow, just dying in a row.
Fuck you guys. Because I was equipped with food.